Does land sell for more if there was a house from before and the utilities are there? Once again, the utility factor can definitely help, but sometimes things go dirt cheap, for the price of the back taxes, and there's utilities there. So that's obviously a nice benefit if there was a house there before and there's utilities accessible. So, land is a great way to get into the business, very low risk. Obviously, you don't have to think about rehabs or anything like that. You just need to, like the question said, kind of figure out what it's worth. If there's houses around, or you can be calling a realtor to get some values. But if something's $500, $1,000 to, under $5,000, there can be some great opportunity in land for you guys to dive into. So, once again, the easiest steps here are spend some time in the knowledge vault on taxlienschool.com. So all you need to do is come over here to Tax Lien School, click on the knowledge vault, and start poking around in some of the different counties, find out when these auctions are, and really dive in head first. We put this together here for you guys. We have a whole little army that puts this information, and it's actually very, very difficult to assemble all of this information because all 3,300 counties are a little bit different, and there's no kind of one API that pulls into it. So we actually are old school, really across the board, having to often go manually one by one. So, this is a gift to our community. So go spend some time on Tax Lien School, dive in there, check out some of the auctions. And then, everybody learns a little bit differently. So like I was mentioning, when I went to my first auction, one of the guys from the auction or from the seminar met me at the auction, and he was an expert. So he guided us through the auction. And even on the day of the auction, I had all of the information. I just went to a seminar for 3 days, and I was terrified to bid. And this guy named Bob, he's like, Dustin, you have to bid on this. And he grabbed my hand and he lifted it up for me. And I had all the information, but I was still terrified. And if it weren't for him, like physically pushing me to do it, probably wouldn't be here today. So depending on what category you're in when it comes to learning, you have to just do an honest evaluation. Are you the type of person who can buy a cookbook, make the cakes, the slow roasts, or do you like to go to a restaurant? So we all know where that is. And, these days, what we try to do is provide you with information for exactly where you are. So we have all the free information here to help you get started. And that's enough to get anybody going across the board. From there, if you want some help one-on-one, and a perfect, litmus test is, have you just been watching videos without any action for the last year? Do you like real estate, but you've never done a deal? You're familiar on all sorts of different topics like wholesaling, Amazon stores, crypto, but you haven't made any money or you haven't done a deal, then maybe that's where somebody needs to take you by the hand and hold you accountable. So that's what we do as well. So you can schedule one of those calls below, and we can see if it's a fit to help you out. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I have a free gift for you for watching a free mini course called The ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing. This is one of the best books on tax liens, and it is totally free as my gift to you for watching. In the description below, it'll walk you through tax liens from start to finish, along with the directories with all 1,500 tax lien and deed counties put here so that you don't have to go and search around the internet to find them on your own. So the other thing I have is, if you already have this book and you want to do a deep dive, my team and I have found an auction with a whole bunch of properties worth $200,000 to $300,000, opening bids of just $1,600. So if you want to deep dive and attend an auction with some help, you can also schedule a free call below, and we can discuss helping you in this business. Regardless, thanks for watching. You can check things out in the description below and enjoy the videos. We'll see you soon.